Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The tryst between EJ and Belle on Days of Our Lives quickly erupted into the public eye. Actually, it was only kept a secret for roughly a single night when Marlena entered, ripped Belle to pieces, and ejected EJ from her house. She made it plain that she would not tolerate her daughter having sex with that dreadful person in her home. Although Belle assured EJ that this would never happen again, we are certain that it will. Come on, she stated the same thing right before they started their second round together. We don't see Marlena's contempt making a difference because all of her comments and barbs seem to be stoking their passion. And in an interview with Women's World, Martha Madison essentially attested to that. The actress further asserted that Belle is aware of the darker side of EJ and that their relationship is similar to that of Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd in Moonlighting. They both realize that this is wrong, which is why they are always detesting love. It's everywhere and there's a lot of laughter. It's entertaining to play and watch. Let's just enjoy ourselves and follow our desires and instincts. And what's the point? No one will be harmed. Belle's logic is explained by Madison. On a soap opera, we all know where that kind of thinking goes. EJ, who has taken the position of the commissioner's soon-to-be husband and is holding the real Rafe hostage beneath, is planning retaliation against her buddy Jada while she is jumping into bed with him. Granted, when Arnold appeared out of the blue, EJ sort of fell into this issue, but he had the opportunity to act appropriately right away. Additionally, perhaps the pressure to wear her DA hat in order to prosecute EJ will make the relationship's taboo elements even more enjoyable. We're very certain that Belle would have to recuse herself in the real world because of her conflicting relationship with the defendant, but what are the regulations in Salem? On the other hand, Belle was hired because she follows the rules and does the right thing, which is why EJ was fired. He punished people he didn't like and helped those he liked by using his influence and power. Perhaps, then, she will take a back seat and let an assistant DA to take charge. Belle puts her arms around the neck of EJ. However, we don't see this ending well in any case. Even if his wrongdoings don't cause EJ and Belle to collapse, Sami's comeback is still imminent. In between sexes, Belle confided in EJ that she takes her sister's anger very seriously. He attempted to say that she thought it was funny, but Belle made it obvious that it wasn't. And we assume that Sami will return and the scandal will be public knowledge when EJ is unavoidably shot. Both sisters will probably be suspected at that time, and the hilarity may stop. When the legal system fails, would Belle ever truly go to such lengths to seek justice? Otherwise, Sami may. She firmly asserted that EJ's previous tryst was the final straw that broke the camel's back and sent Sami packing. She might finally lose it after another attempt to permanently remove EJ, the main cause of her suffering. After all, Alison Sweeney acknowledged that she was shocked by the tale that brought Sami back. These days, Madison told Women's World, every script is a surprise. Therefore, although Belle has a remote chance of being the one to eventually tame the wild EJ, there is also a potential that he will simply drag her down into the muck with him. And take Sami with them as they tumble down. Complete spoiler list for January 27 to 31, 2025, Monday through Friday. What's coming up in Salem? Despite her struggles, Chanel enjoys the support of her family. She's a little confused when she wakes up at Sean's, but it's familiar to have Paulina provide her a sympathetic ear. Javi is still struggling with his conscience over whether or not to share what he knows. Is Leo likely to advise him to act morally? Probably not in Marlena's opinion. Additionally, Rachel gets herself into some unexplained difficulties, and Brady and Kristen are desperate to find her. In the weekly spoiler video, Jada acknowledges that there is a big problem with Rafe when the pre-wedding festivities go out of control. Arrivals and departures. The most recent arrivals and departures of days, including unexpected departures and well-known returns, are listed for the upcoming months. Days of Our Lives spoilers for January 20th to 24th, the following 2 weeks. Our Lives Days Monday, January 27th spoilers. As they discuss their past, Javi and Leo start to feel sentimental. Holly uses Doug 3 as a sounding board to vent about how her life is going. Sophia's suggestion causes Tate's eyes to pop. Kristen and Brady collaborate in their search for Rachel. Rachel and an enigmatic woman make a deal. Spoilers for Tuesday, January 28th, on Days of Our Lives. In anticipation of their nuptials, Arnold and Jada host bachelor parties. Paulina is still supportive of Chanel. Steve gives Stephanie some support. When Belle and EJ fight, things get heated. Spoilers for Wednesday, January 29th, on Days of Our Lives. When Chanel awakens, she is shocked to discover that she is at Sean's. When Marlena sees Belle with EJ, she is taken aback. Brady's concerns regarding Ava are unabated. As his Aunt Kristen gives him a brief history lesson, Johnny must sit down and pay attention. Spoilers for Thursday, January 30th, on Days of Our Lives. Marlena has some concerns about Leo's recent behavior. Arnold, who is obviously posing as Rafe, as Javi keep his mouth quiet about something. Stephanie learns of Jada's alarming admission. Gabby observes that JJ is hesitating. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, January 31st, EJ taunts Rafe. Leo watches while Javi contemplates whether or not to share the truth. A touching moment between Steve and Jada. The wedding of Jada and Arnold begins. Rafe breaks out of Demara's custody. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, the fictitious town of Salem has been experiencing a lot of chaos lately. Those who have been watching the programs will already be aware of that. However, we have one here for those that require a little reminder. For all the information you require, continue reading below. Our Lives Days January 29th update. The week began with Nurse Whitley returning to town and Ava's savior, Alex, in a potentially hazardous scenario. As if that weren't enough, Marlena is startled and horrified by something she accidentally watches. Chanel woke up to a horror show at Sean's, so let's just say that everything that could have gone wrong has definitely gone wrong. It is yet unknown how far they traveled the previous evening. Additionally, Rachel was able to conceal Ava's abduction while Holly was unable to control her rage. While Leo gave Jada something to ponder about, fake Rafe was able to cheat at the bachelor celebration. Speaking of cheating, after learning what Sarah may or may not have done to Philip, Xander couldn't help but cheat on Gwen. Additionally, the bachelor and bachelorette parties are full of unfortunate blunders that some individuals will have the following day because things couldn't go any wilder. Our Lives Days spoilers, what will happen in Salem next? In another scene, Marlena discovers EJ and Belle in bed, and she is unsure of how to react. Arnold is also arrested by the Salem Police Department for identity theft, but the case takes a turn. Additionally, Chanel and Johnny get back together to discuss the possibility of adopting Sophia and Tate's child.